So, hey everyone, we're back in Dungeons of Hinterberg. The game we started last Sunday. And I just hope that the nice Austrian alpine scenery makes me forget the dreadful, dreadful heat we're having. It's currently 27.5 degrees in this very room. And during streaming, because I have like a curtain drawn for acoustics, it'll get quite a bit warmer. Not looking forward to that. Couple of things before we actually start. First things first, I almost forgot. I checked the VOD last time and realized that settings. The whole music and everything was a bit too quiet, which is funny because we are already almost at like 100%. I sure did not. I had a really full weekend and a really kind of full week, so I didn't do that. Yeah. I have it on my to-do list, on my get to it when I have time to-do list, so we'll see. The other thing is that checking the VOD on YouTube, man, this game really does not like the YouTube compression. It's like, no, I have a reminder, thank you. Because this game is like very cel-shady and it uses the, I forgot what it's called, the like texture thing with the little dots that is used in a lot of comics. That just, holy shit, is terrible for the YouTube compression, I realized. Sadly, I'm kinda limited in my bitrate. So, I hope it's alright on stream. I don't know how it is on stream. On YouTube, it's kinda, every time I move the camera, it gets kinda blocky. I'm really sorry for that. I try to record in a higher quality now for explicitly for YouTube. We'll see how that works. Okay, but that's for that. Last time we stopped at the entrance to our next dungeon, and I think, yeah, we did 2 dungeons last time. We did the beginner's dungeon, and we did the abandoned mineshaft, where I immediately did not get the coin. Oh, that's not A. But let's go into our next dungeon. Otherworldly heat emanates from the portal. Am I really ready to do this? The dungeon should be just about right for me. Yes. It's not a higher resolution, it's a higher bitrate. Different thing. No, it's fine. I can see all of my analytics down the side. Okay. Same, it's very much different, and I'm probably going to make a few people mad by saying that bitrate is way more important than resolution. I almost immediately fell to my death. Again, nice tourist attraction, guys. But yeah, we're back in Dungeons of Hinterberg. Last time we started, I had a bit of an introduction to the whole scene and the whole game. This is my second playthrough. And I love this game so much. I can see this... Again, it's only my second playthrough, but I can see this becoming like one of my future comfort games that I play through like once every, I don't know, 1.5 years or something. I do like me... I don't. Also, I actually think that saying that bitrate is more important than resolution is not that much of a... There we go. That much of an unpopular opinion. But who knows? I'm not a videographer. I'm just a lowly audio engineer. I am pressing the wrong button today. There we go. Nah. Excuse me? There we go. But yeah, this is still very much... It's not the main reason I'm playing this game. I'm playing this game because I want to play it, but if I can get just a few more people to care about this game and give it a shot and play it, that's mission accomplished for me. Because I think this game is... Why am I constantly pressing the wrong button? This game is criminally underrated. Maybe not even underrated, because the people that played it, I think, pretty unanimously like it. Should probably look where I have to push it before I just casually take it with me. But it's definitely under... How would you say that? Undervalued, like under... Alright, can't because we're spawning it up there. That's what we need it for. Okay. I see what you're putting down, game. I don't remember, like, singular puzzles and dungeons. It's been almost 2 years since I last played this game. I do! This game is so much fun and so charming. And I really don't see a lot of people talking about this game, and it kind of makes me sad, not gonna lie. Yeah. I don't know why, but people who do like back swimming, stats will double when you reach 20 amusements. You currently have 0. Damn. It's still better than my old pads. But glad to know I have no amusement. Hmm. Yeah, I don't jump far enough for that. People who do like back swimming in a public pool are braver people than I am. And I do dislike it when those people are on their way. I mean, it's a fun way to swim, so I get why they do it, but it's just always my responsibility to make sure they don't swim into me, and I don't like that. Slate Tector is known for its great quality all-rounder armor. This body armor will efficiently boost both your magical and physical defense. Sweet. I didn't equip it. I think the reason I'm pressing the wrong button so many times is because it's flipped between this and Final Fantasy IX. Like in Final Fantasy IX, B is confirm. Like the right face button is confirm. And then this, it's the down face button. Yeah. Yeah. Right. She clearly didn't check. No. Why would she check? It's your responsibility. Right. I mean, that's obviously sarcasm, right? Come on! There we go. But some people really are like that. I've seen some heated arguments in, like, public pools about who's at fault for people swimming into one another. Aha! Oh, hi. Oh, ow, no stamina. How did I not get hit? Whew. Nice. Nice. That went well. That went really well, actually. Well, at least that. Oh, that's the end. Okay. Now, am I going to make a conscious effort to go for the coin when I already missed the first coin? I don't care. Eventually, maybe I will do a playthrough where I got all coins, but I don't care for this one. I think I mentioned it several times over, but I'm so very much not a completionist. I do like to do some optional stuff when I feel like it flows well, or it has a nice reward, or I don't know, I just feel like doing it. But I'm very much not a completionist in any sense of the word. Like, there's not a single game, I think, where I have all the achievements, because I usually don't care. And especially when it comes to streaming, because I kind of have to... Hello? There we go. Have an eye on, like, how everything flows. I had for Vampire Survivors multiple times. But they keep adding more shit. Oh, it's a shortcut. Neat. Well, maybe not a shortcut. Maybe it's something I actually need. So I kind of want to have an eye on how much optional stuff I do. Like, for example, for Final Fantasy VIII, we did quite a bit more than for Final Fantasy VII. Which meant that Final Fantasy VIII is by far the game where I had the most amount of streams now. And just so I can actually get through some... Oh, okay. I think I get it. Yes. Just so I can get through some stuff and actually finish games, I tend to... Hello? That's probably the coin. There it is. I tend to do less less optional stuff than I would do if I were, like, playing it in my own time. Because, it's, I mean, I feel like you could make a case that my experience, especially for these PlayStation 1 Final Fantasies, is kind of suffering for that. I personally don't think that's the case. I think if your enjoyment of a game hinges on doing as much optional stuff as possible, that's kind of a... It doesn't really speak for your game. Like, the main part should also be fulfilling in its own right. And I think they are. Like all the Final Fantasies I've played. Except for 2 and 4. I have so many controversial video game opinions. I think my dislike for Final Fantasy IV is the most controversial thing in everything I've ever said regarding video games. What did we get? We got a charm. Our first charm. No, absolutely not our first charm. But our first charm that we didn't just get for free. Stamp. Bonk. Nice. I love the fucking just like stage lights. Or like, not even stage lights. They're like construction site lights. Like they didn't even put that much effort into making it look nice. But yeah, for example, for Final Fantasy VII and now for 9, we didn't do that much optional stuff. Because I wanted to keep the game flowing. Which is kind of a shame, but also I'm kind of okay with it. That was a very quick one. Yeah, it was really, really puzzle heavy, but puzzles that were really easy for me to figure out this time. They will get harder, both in combat as well as, you know what. We need to make all them optional stuffs, but then I will literally never get through with the project of playing all 5 Fantasies. Because, I mean, okay, the next Final Fantasy we play is 6, so we're going back a bit. But after 6, which I already know, we're going into 10, which is, at least according to How Long to Beat, howlongtobeat.com, the longest mainline Final Fantasy game that's not an MMO. And if I do all the optional stuff in that game, it will take, I don't know, maybe like 2 years. And I don't want to spend 2 years on a single game. I don't have that kind of time. If I were like a full-time streamer and I would be streaming like 4 times a week for like 8 hours each, that would be a different thing. But I don't stream a lot and I don't stream long. It would be, it really would be. Also, one thing that I just recently realized, well, not realized, but I remembered, is that the Final Fantasy game I'm most looking forward to playing is 12. So I kind of want to get to 12. It's like... But I'm not rushing the other games. I'm playing them exactly as much as I think is the correct amount, as I feel like. I felt like for 8, Final Fantasy 8, the amount of like the optional stuff flowed better than in 7. I'm not saying it's better content. I'm just saying that I feel like it flowed better into the main game. No, I hope we get to it before 2030. Playing Final Fantasy on both days has kind of really sped up playing through these games. Hey, Davey, good to see you. And I mean, now we have a second game again, and we will have another second game this year, but that's only like 2 short ones. Yeah. And after we're done with Dungeons of Hinterberg, we're doing Final Fantasy, pure Final Fantasy for a while again. But we're not done with Dungeons of Hinterberg. We just started, to be completely honest. Oh, let me actually get out of the way of the name. There we go. That's Hannah. Yeah, with time signature, I getcha. You have a special eye. These stones are as pure as an Australian night sky. Thank you for them. Dearly. Pleasure, love. Louisa, over here. This is the friend you were talking about. You should meet Hannah. She runs a boutique smithy down by the tourist info. Do I pronounce her Hannah or Hanna? It's probably Hanna. I mean, because it's an Austrian village. And I said that I would pronounce everything that's like German, like in the German language, in German. I like her style as well. I mean, Hannah is definitely one of the cooler characters. We did spend a lot of time with her in the first playthrough. It's mostly a magic workshop these days. Let me see your hands. Don't show your hands. Magic runs deep in your heart lines. You have strong will. Good for you. Some aloe should help. How do you say it in English? Aloe vera? Aloe vera? I have no idea. Would help with the chafing. Dungeons are rough places. So you got a slot open? Teach her the basics? Teach me the basics? Yes, tonight. It must be tonight. Tomorrow is Mom's birthday, and I've got a group of Korean tourists on Friday. I'm down by the lake. I will mark the location on your map. Yes, I know where she is. What exactly is she going to teach me? You'll see. You're going to like it. Hannah is usually booked out. Nice of her to make an exception. There's just like a few social links that you kind of get funneled into. Alex, I think, is completely mandatory. Hannah, you get kind of funneled into because as the smithy, she's really important. And Klaus, you get kind of funneled into, although I feel like his perks are not that important comparatively. We'll see. You should head down to the lake next to the tourist info. Don't keep her waiting, yeah? You can thank me later. Thank you, Alex. I'm gonna head down now. I still feel like just looking at my mixer, my VU meter, that it's kind of too low. I'm already maxed out though. Oh wait, what's this? Is this the dots thing? The hatching? No, I don't know what that means. Disable spiders, by the way, is possible in this game. Because maybe we can reduce that? I don't think we can. It's part of the style. What can it do? Maybe I have to decrease. Well, let's keep it like this for now. And if I feel like it's too low, the audio's too low in the VOD, I will just have to also have 2 different volumes in OBS. Ah. You think it's the dotting? I mean, we can try it, right? Because I'm pretty sure that that is what... Oh, you're right, it is. I think that's what fucks with the YouTube compression. We'll see. I put it on reduced. See how that is. Hi, Hannah. The thing is, I think it's part of the style, and I don't really want to reduce it, because I do think it gives the game, like, even for cel shading, a pretty unique look. But, again, the YouTube VOD, it was kind of hard to watch because of it. I mean, I don't know if that's specifically the reason, it's just what I assume it is. Good, we should get started. This could take all evening. If I want to do any shopping, I should do it now. Nah. I still don't have any clue. I still don't have a clue what this is about. You will, in a moment. Come. Optimizing art for YouTube. It's a thing. There are 3 realms that touch when slaying. The magical, monsters, spells. The human element, a slayer and a ferocious spirit. And the physical, broadswords, armor, cold matter. Magic, human, physical. People think of these domains in one-way connections. The slayer uses a sword, the sword strikes the monster. My work is about the bigger picture, and the smaller. Here, hold this. A rock? Quartz, but the material is unimportant. What's important is that you hold it and focus. Right. See, one day, a beam of sunlight refracted through a monster's skin just the right way. It touched this little trinket here, imbuing the physical with a magical flavor. Now a slayer comes along, adds the human element, adds a little bit of their own magic, and presto! Something's supposed to happen. Focus! Jesus. Okay, mommy. Hold down the attack conduit button and press the button for the respective slot. Right. There we go. It's the fucking big spin attack from Wind Waker. The only difference is you don't get dizzy. And you don't hear, like, childlings constant screaming in agony while you do it. See now? I call these trinkets attack conduits. Happy little accidents, aren't they? Oh, we got a Bob Ross reference. They channel mental energy into powerful spells. So not as good, true. Try this one next. Yeah, it's an old candy wrapper. A Kobold King used to wear it like a brooch. Brooch? Brooch. But it is very shiny. I love the sleigh safe. The fucking sleigh safe in the background. Okay. Hiya! I jumped over it. Beautiful. You find that it takes a lot of focus to trigger an attack conduit. Allow yourself time to recharge. AKA if they have cooldowns. Your capacity for channeling them will grow over time. These two conduits are yours to keep as a token of our bond. Come again in a couple of days, will you? There's more I can show you. We are now acquainted with Hana. We learned about attack conduits. We have a bond. It's been a long day. It's been a hard day's night. Nice, we got more familiarity and more renown. We still have 0 amusement. I can understand that we have 0 relaxation. This is like an action vacation for us. It's not a lay on the beach for 7 hours every day kind of vacation. But that we have no amusement is kind of sad. Nice. I'm beat. I should go to bed. So much socializing, that as well. I wouldn't mind staying up a little longer and watching something trashy. So we can do that now. But I just arrived here. I really don't want to be tired tomorrow. God damn it. Okay, we can't do it yet. People are not amusing us. Well, we haven't really hung out with amusing people. Some people are apparently really amusing. Good morning. Did the Fräulein sleep well? Still have to get used to those hard beds. I love how it just can't say nothing. Man, we could be fucking rude to this little lady. You always say that. Yeah, I wanna stay awake. Yeah, I slept like a groundhog. I do hope you have an appetite like one as well. Absolutely not a morning person. I hear the repairs in Hinterwald are going well. They say public access to the area should be restored by tomorrow. Just in time for the Onion Festival. It's going to be the day after. Mark it on your calendars. Fuck yeah, the Onion Festival. I'm so hyped for the Onion Festival. Is that a festival about onions? What else would it be? I wonder if they finally revealed the new fountain on the main square. That old thing sure needed a fresh coat of paint. I'll leave you to your breakfast. I'm sure you two have a long day of sleighing planned out. So, they're almost done with the repairs in Hinterwald. They sure work fast around here. I've seen the damage the earthquake did there. It's nothing to laugh at. Yeah, sure. They depend on tourist money. But they've had their people work overtime on the repairs. Dungeons are their main source of income. Right, from what I hear, at least they pay their workers accordingly. As they should. The monsters in Hinterwald can be pretty tough. Imagine having to look over your shoulder all the time while you're knee-deep in construction work. That's actually a kind of a cool setup. If you're like in this The cool thing, one of the things I really like about this game is how it portrays the magical and fantastical as very mundane to a lot of people. Not to all of them, but to a lot of people, it's just like, well, okay, it's just like how we get tourist money, and my job is just like to, I don't know, reset the puzzles in the dungeons and stuff like that. And just being a construction worker, having to constantly like battle off goblins, your reaction would probably be like, oh, another goblin attack. I'm just trying to fix the cement road. I'm fine, thanks, Davey. I'm suffering from the heat, but otherwise I'm fine. How are you? Got some gear I haven't been using. Been thinking it might help you. Oh, nice. Some tankware. Listen, if you're the kind of slayer who searches every nook and cranny for an extra treasure chest, you might not even need all this stuff. Same thing goes if you've been to Gear and more and bought yourself something good. If so, that's cool. Just sell the gear and buy yourself an extra potion. You'll need it down the line, love. They do deserve hazard pay, yeah. 38! What in the ever-loving fuck? We're getting like 33 on Wednesday, and it's still too bad. It's... I don't wanna. Oh, I don't want it to be so hot. Why did I move to northern Germany if we get the same fucking heat as everywhere else? Have a look at what you're carrying, but have a look at what you're carrying. If any of this could give you an edge, be sure to equip it. Thanks, Alex. Right, we still can only go to Doberkogel, and we have one more level 1 dungeon, the Jelly Tunnels. Yeah. We do get a bit of wind, yeah. But still, yeah, and also at night it's not dropping. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the summer where we break 40 degrees in Germany. We were really close last year with like 39.6 or something. Around my mother's house, actually. Like really close to where my mother lives was the hottest temperature ever recorded in Germany last year. Wave Striker. This well-balanced sword is the choice of slayers who are in tune with both their physical and magical capabilities. Nice. Here we actually have something better. This is only better when we have amusement up. We still have 0 amusement, so sure. Yeah, we should, after this dungeon, I should, like, sell some stuff and see if I can get something new. Oh, these guys are now here. Right. They weren't here the first days. Look at them. Greetings, hero. Yes, welcome. Nice costumes. Who are you? I'm not doing the straight up like German accent, even though they are clearly spelled that way. Maybe I'll give it a little bit of a spin, but I suck at it anyway. We are the real heroes, the real monsters of Hinterberg. The realest. And we have a quest for a hero such as yourself. Yeah, what can I say except you're welcome? I'm in. Sign me up. Look at these lovely people and their dance moves. Really? Just like that? Alrighty. You see, we are collecting parts of our fallen brethren. For our club! For magical purposes, which we shall not discuss with a creature of flesh. But we have Hinterberg's hero, bucket loads of them. But also rewards. Yes, rewards. We are creatures of magic. We shall increase your powers in ways of which you have not dared to dream in the wildest of your dreams. If you give us monster parts, give us now! Silence! Yes, if you collect monster parts, bring them to us. We shall reward you very handsomely indeed. I just love the background dancers so much. I also love how they're, I feel like, pretty clearly dancing to 2 different beats. Your first reward will be sell us 100 monster parts and we will give you a large HP potion. I don't have enough, but here. Take this. Well, they're clearly not in sync, is what I was meant to be saying. It is hard. It is hard. They have the movement down, definitely, but not the rhythm. Let's see. I mean, we can speak with Marina. Hey, you! What's up, Marina? Dungeons? Question mark? Any idea where I can find more dungeons? There are 7 dungeons in total in this area. One of them houses the main monster around here. That's on Dobakogel Summit. But it won't let you in unless you've made it through 4 other dungeons in this area. There's a dungeon close to the summit as well, but I think you've been to that one. Past the fence over there, there's a trail that leads to 2 more. One is past some really tough monsters just a little bit up the trail. Make sure you gear up before you're going into that. And the other's in the middle of the lake. Hard to miss, really. Thanks, that helps. I don't know anybody who found the rest. I wonder if you can even access them right now. I'm working the ice cream stand tonight. Stop by if you're free. Not sure, Marina. There are a lot of people that want my time. There are a lot of lovely people in this joint that I want to spend time with. But ice cream... but ice cream... Sorry. Down by the lake. Oh, that's by the lake. But we can first do a little exploring down this side. Oh, dear! Hi, guys. Right, this would be one of the places we could spend time at to advance time without doing a dungeon. I could stay here and not do a dungeon today. Probably increase my relaxation, and the mountain air could increase my health. And I will be doing more of that, probably, than I did last time. But I do want to do the dungeon today, so we have like quite a fresh start when we get access to another area tomorrow. Oh! Didn't even necessarily want to go down, yeah? We can do these. Hi! Get down, Mr. President! Ow. Oh. Nice. That worked out well. Yeah, nice to find some trash up here. I don't remember what the trash is for. It just says trash, trash. Was there recyclable trash? Ooh. Was there like a side quest later on to find trash and pretty much get rid of it? I don't remember. It would be very on brand for this game to give you a side quest to be like, hey, for every piece of trash you pick up, we're giving you a bit of money. Right, I think you're right. We could give it to Klaus. Excuse me, I almost went past that. I know this is absolutely not the direction of the dungeon that I want to do today. But maybe we can, like, get some fast travel points, we'll see. Shredding facility, man. They got some thrash metal up in here. We're definitely not doing that dungeon. That's level 7. Holy shit. What even are we? We're level 2. Well, like, we have a 2 rating. There aren't levels in this game. Ah, okay. Never mind then. Oh no, there was a rope bridge here, but it seems like it came down during the earthquake. I was really hoping to get over to that dungeon today, but I think it's just not possible at the moment. Oh. Yes. Oh my god, it's getting so warm in here already. Wednesday will be the hottest day that we had so far, and I will probably have my, like, cooling tower on the side for that one. Jelly tunnels. Minecart workshop. I almost read Minecraft workshop. This game looks so nice. Really nice, like, mountain vibes. I'd rather hang with Renaud and play games. The view here is so nice. Sometimes I spend all days relaxing by that table, and I feel so refreshed afterwards. Well, isn't that cute for you? I mean, I remember last summer, when I was streaming on hot days, I used to have the cooling towers on the side, and it didn't really interfere with the audio, so it should be fine. Yeah, we're not going to the... We're going to the jelly tunnels. Where the people are incredibly jelly. It really is a skill. Not a lot of people have it, including myself, actually. The only time, but I do not consider that doing nothing. I know that some people would, but for me it's doing something very intently, actually, is when I'm listening to music. If I really focus on, like, listening through an album, that can be the only thing I do. Whoop. Resonant Body Armor 2. And here we already have the main thing we'll be doing. Oh my god, that's way better. The main puzzle for this dungeon. Oh, we also have like a little relaxation setting down here. It's ducks! Hey, are you new here? I heard there's another dungeon hidden somewhere in the mountains surrounding this lake. Apparently it is not accessible right now. Well, isn't that a shiddly shame? Right, wait, can't you just walk over? Oh! Oh, it's one of yous! That thing's pretty much a, like a crystal lizard. But for money. But it's an enemy that just is locked. Maybe someone in Hinterberg knows how to open these. Ah! Oh! Also, I got an achievement. What do you mean I wasn't looking behind the waterfall last time? I think Tea's the one who can unlock this for us. An otherworldly heat emanates from the portal. Should be just about right. Yes. Oh, we have level 3 defense, thanks to that chest piece. Welcome to the jelly tunnels. We got jelly and tunnels. Oh. Well, goodbye, sweet prince. I remember this coming into place quite a bit more. This, like, moving a block of jelly so another one retracts kind of puzzle. Also, again, I think it's kind of funny that it makes sense from a puzzle perspective, but it's kind of funny to me that the area you start with is, in my opinion, the one with the weakest spells. I mean, not weak as in they are the worst in combat, weak as in they are not. They are the weakest, like, design-wise. Well, that's also wrong. It's just that I like the other spell sets. No! Yep. I like the other spell sets. I think they're more fun to use. That's what I mean. Huh. I mean, looking at you, Snowboard. Because obviously the snowboard is the most fun to use. There we go. Get in there! Fuck. Did I blow that up too early? Yes, I sure did. There we go. There we go. Once you get used to the combat, I know it can seem kind of choppy when you're not playing it yourself, but it actually does have a really nice flow to it. It feels really nice. Oh, right. I do vaguely remember this. And by that I mean really, really vaguely. So not really, yeah. You got me there. Oh, that's not correct. No, really, truly, why would I lie? Why the fuck do I remember that so vividly? That's a line from Super Mario RPG. Oh, right. That's also a game that I really haven't played in a long time. Because it's me. Yeah, true. Nice. Super Mario RPG is just also a really fun game. That we never got in Europe. I mean, the original NES version. SNES version we didn't get. Obviously, we got the remake for the Switch. I haven't played the remake. I only played the original. But I hear that people... Oh, well, that's the coin. That was easy to find. I hear that people really like the remake. That's also not a long game for being like a turn-based JRPG. So that might also be something that's... Oh. Sometimes you have a top-down perspective and it feels kind of weird to aim then. Oh, never mind then. Waystone. On a waystone, when re-entering an incomplete dungeon, you can continue from the last waystone. And also save. You can also leave. I don't think we did that a single time last time. Or leaving a dungeon early. Oh, spoilers! Oh. This is the spiders you can get rid of. I don't know what they turn into. When you... Oh, hi. When you use the arachnophobia setting. But they turn into something that's, ow, very much not a spider. Right, it's probably some slime thing. Ow. There was one game that had an arachnophobia setting. Ow, ow. Which is always nice to have. Where the... Was it Dragon's Dogma? Dragon's Dogma 2? I don't remember. Where the thing that the spiders turned into was even more horrifying. Well, I guess not to people with arachnophobia, but to pretty much everyone else. I don't remember which one, though. Which game it was. But yeah, an arachnophobia setting is a really, really good thing to have in your game. I personally... Oh no, I should have had Thea by now. I personally knew people... Oh, right. Who I played World of Warcraft with. Oh, I have to time them. Right. Right? Wrong? Because I can only have these two. Oh, that's absolutely wrong. I think I also mistimed that by quite a bit. Well, these are lined up, but that doesn't help me. Oh. I think that should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. I had people that I played World of Warcraft with, at least one, who would just go AFK and follow us when we had spiders to kill. Like for quests or something. Because it was, even those like very, very cartoony, by modern standards, very, very low poly spiders. That was not okay for him. And since arachnophobia is like one of the... Yeah, that's fine. One of the... I was about to say most popular. Not most popular. One of the, like, phobias that a lot of people have. It's one with the, like, highest amount of people. That's what I wanted to say. It makes sense. Most common. Yeah, why couldn't I think? I couldn't think of the word common. Come on. I'm blaming the heat. I'm 100% blaming the heat. Nice. Physical magical attack boost. How much does it take? 1. Well, nice. Get stamped! Yoink! That is all level 1 dungeons in the game, actually, because only Dobakogel has level 1 dungeons. There are some... There are definitely some... dungeons I do vaguely remember, like Snowflake Slalom, Tatzelwurm's Lair, Wassermann's Arena, I definitely remember that one. Bizarre Towers I also remember. Or maybe that was Tower of Trials, where you have to, like, turn the entire map multiple times. It's probably Bizarre Towers. Windsprout's Treetop, I also remember the boss in that. Yeah, let's go. Nice, another dungeon down. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that also vaguely sounds familiar. Where it's a really combat-heavy one. How was adventuring today? Slay anything big? I'm exhausted. I am. It's now 29 degrees in here. I think I'm getting good at this. We should go sparring sometime. See if you can teach me a thing or two. Like the tower in Clair Obscure. Yeah. Also, there's neither an E at the end of Clair, nor is there an E at the end of Obscure. I just feel like I need to point that out. It's good to see you loosening up, Louisa. There isn't? No, there isn't. I mean, maybe if you write it correctly, maybe they wrote it, like, differently for a reason, but in the game's title, it's definitely not. Seriously. I'm glad I stayed. Thanks for talking me into it. So, what made you so hell-bent on getting out of Vienna in the first place? No one thing in particular. Talk about your job. You know, it took me about 1 week of working at a law firm to figure out that I hate being a lawyer. More than that, I realized I hate that I'm that kind of person. Kind that had a whole life planned out, always thinking it'd take just a few tough years to get to the good parts. Oh man, okay, yeah. Talk about your flatmate. Why are they a bitch? Nah. My entire life it always felt clear what the smart next thing to do was, or what steps would lead me there. There's always a next step that's not far off to reach. You don't think much about whether or not you're even on the right path. You don't risk taking an unknown turn. You're constantly tired from just moving straight ahead. Uh-huh. Man, doesn't that sound familiar? Also, I'm blocking part of the text again. I'm sorry. I don't know why it is so, like, high up this time. I feel like I've kept delaying every liberty other people take in their 20s to focus on getting ahead. Now my friends are starting to settle down and I've just been going nowhere. Talk about your flatmate! Talk about wanting to explore again. I'm not blaming my flatmate. Also, why do we have a flatmate? You live in Vienna. You're a lawyer. You know Vienna, the town, the like big city in Europe famous for having like actually kind of reasonably priced rents. Because I think like 35 or 40% 35 to 40% of apartments are in the public hand in Vienna. Though I did hear that it's getting worse there as well. But it's still way better than in comparable cities, like in most other European nations. I did both words in masculinum. It would be feminine. Okay, I don't know. I'm not the Frenchie here. I don't speak French. When I was a kid, something as simple as exploring a forest was a magical experience. I feel like I just stopped having new experiences. Like everything I do and every connection I make just feels like more of the same routine. I sing French, but I don't understand it. I sing a lot of languages when I like the songs and hear them over and over again, where I don't speak the language. One of my favorite bands is Korpiklani, and I don't speak Finnish. Or Skalmelt, and I don't speak Icelandic. I'm not blaming my flatmate. How about you? Who are you when you're not fighting mythical creatures? You know what? Who cares? We're here now. Damn, I just took like a long-ass monologue explaining my life to Alex. And they're just like, who cares who I am? We get to decide who we are. Yeah, are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm staying nice. Right now I'm a person on holiday. Maybe I should get to know that person. We could get along. See, this place gives us a chance to do extraordinary things every single day. You want to get out of your rut? This is your chance. Go tune into the weirdness around you. Go out tonight and make a new friend. Live a different life for a while. It's what vacations are for. We'll talk soon, all right? Let's see who's available. Renaud. The thing with the pro slayers is I think you need to have certain stats to hang out with them. Right? I think for Sam you have to have quite a bit of renown. Otherwise he's pretty much just like, I don't care about talking with you. Hey Sparky, good to see you. How have you been? It is indeed Sunday. It's a hot-ass Sunday. Mom birthday so sweaty. Ah, okay. Yeah, now I get it. It's always hot ass with me. I mean, I'm not answering to that. And the freaking grunge girl. First off, I need 15 coins. And second off, I need 200,000 Hinterbugs. But it's such a cute outfit. Maybe I'll just get the Madrid Warrior again. I'm pretty sure that's what we used last time. And I think it's a cool outfit. It does have fashion. We can also be Santa Claus. Which would be the meme answer. More so than Krampus, I feel like. I still don't know what granola girl is meant to be. Day tourist. With a fucking I love Hinterberg shirt. Also very important trivia. Okay, do I get the freaking Madrid Warrior because it's an actual cool outfit, or do I get the Santa Claus one because I want to be because I just want to be a meme? Okay, but first you get your freaking trivia hoggers. Birkenstock, oats, vegan, hippie type. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Yeah, not Birkenstocks though, but pretty much. Trivia. Okay, yeah. It's not the sandals. No, I mean the costume's not wearing sandals. Oh wait, the day tourist one is it's fucking socks and sandals. God damn, it's so bad. It's so bad. This is like the worst. This is like the worst costume. Oh no. Yeah, trivia. For the filming of Argyre or Agir, I don't know. It's a movie by Werner Herzog about an like conquistador in Central or Southern America. I haven't watched it in a long time, but it stars Klaus Kinski, famous, let's put in fat quotes, difficult to work with actor. And apparently, as confirmed by like multiple people on sets and Werner Herzog himself, when Kinski threatened to leave over like Herzog not wanting to fire, I think like a sound engineer or something, that Kinski was not happy with, Kinski threatened to leave. So Herzog threatened to shoot him and then himself. And Kinski stayed. Yeah, but I can't afford this and I don't have enough coins yet. So this one's definitely out of the question. Violence is the answer, yeah. Let's get the Madrid. I just like the Madrid Warrior one. Yes, I do want to equip that. Yeah, that's the one we were using a lot last time. I think in an interview that I saw, Herzog said something like, what was it? I outgutted the bastard or something, he said. Let's sell some stuff. Yeah. They really don't give you any money for this, huh? Yeah, I don't care that much. Okay, again, I'm very, very certain that Renaud doesn't want to spend time with us unless we have like a lot of renown. But we'll see. This is my favorite character in the game, by the way. Look at him. You take a good hard look at Renaud while I'm getting something new to drink. I'll be right back. You know what? He really is a bit like JC Denton. JC's from OG Deus Ex, right? I feel like he kind of looks more like the guy from like 3. Which I never played. Legitimately the only Deus Ex game I've ever played was 1. He's more JC. JC doesn't have a goatee though. Right? Isn't JC clean shaven? I remember. It's been probably like 15 years since I last played Deus Ex. Hi. Most renowned in town. I've seen this guy around. Maybe I can strike up a conversation. He feels like he has a goatee. He's got that goatee feel. Nice view from up here. Looking for anything in particular? Serenity. With that, he becomes still as ice again. It's clear this guy won't talk to me. At least not until I gain some renown around here. Should leave him be for now. Ah. Well. So he's out of the question. Hannah gives familiarity. Marina gives amusement. Klaus gives absolutely fucking nothing, apparently. Gertrude also gives familiarity. Kai gives renown. What does Kai give me? Additional attack conduit slot. German influence. I cannot sit still. It feels like feels vaguely threatening. Who do I want to spend time with? I guess let's do Kai. I don't think we did Kai at all last time. I don't remember anything about Kai. So I think we didn't... We never spent time with him. Bro needs new glasses, though. What is up with his outfit? His glasses say loot! I'm not sure if I want to hug him or punch him. It's style, well, but that's not positive, is it? And this is the buzzing center of the beehive, where locals and adventurers get their royal jelly on. Sure, man. The Krampus Bar. Infamous. If you stay in Hinterberg, this is a tier 1 item on your froyo. Rate him. I mean, like freaking Vikings, I would rate him. This place is temperate. Isn't that just like, doesn't that mean mid? Here's what Keisters. I can't just stop every 3 words wanting to punch this guy. Yeah, man, why didn't we spend time with him last time? The thing is, I think I can see how it's kind of fun, but it's also like gotta embrace the cringe, right? Here's what Keisters had to say about the place. Cut. Okay, insert reviews, Jonna, the good stuff only. Yes. Lady, you in the teal jacket? Actually, it's red, but that just confirms your choice of attire. You going in or something? You're making a video, right? Mind if I watch? Look, you're wonderful. Unicorn level, yes? But you're also making this sad face, and it's killing my vibe just a little mini bit. Maybe if I were more amused, he wouldn't mind me watching. Could be an experience. Oh, I'm not amused enough for this guy. Bastard. Fine, no experiments. I spent time with Hannah. Oh. Don't be depressed, cock. What was that meme about weighted blankets? I'm not depressed, I'm pressed. You want to spend time with me? Don't play coy, Julian. Doesn't work. Stop sending your employees to my shop. I'm not training them. Anna, I didn't send the guy, okay? Business is fine. I'm not looking to expand into new markets. She gave him the... Really? Like I haven't heard that one before. Just go. Can you believe the nerve? They opened that big, fat superstore next to my smithy. It forced me out of crafting my gear. I was pouring my soul into every blade. So instead, I'm improving their shovelware now. They have the gall to try and steal my trade secrets. Well, well, well. Gonna flex a bit of the... Can go a bit like ultra-liberal on this one. You're not an ultra-liberal, Harry. Get the fuck out of here. Can't finish that quote because it contains a let's say a contentious word. A slur, yeah. It contains a slur. Wow, that's unfair. So what are you going to do? But already going, you're not an ultra-liberal, Harry. You're not an ultra-liberal, Harry. Get the fuck out of here. It's already good enough. Disco Elysium is also a game. I mean, I said it before. Disco Elysium and Clair Obscur, both of them I do have to replay this year. One of them I will replay over Christmas. I locked it in. You know the saying that living well is the best revenge? That's all I can do, really. Oh yeah, I've encompassed that. That saying. But I'll be fine. My customers know I can do things that nobody else can. There's a sense of sadness in her voice. I'm free tonight, Louisa. Come, let's have a look at that sword of yours. I'll brew us some herbal tea. Yes, I did get all the shoppings. Hana wants to show me how to upgrade my sword. This could take all evening. You remember our talk about the physical, the magical, and the human domains, yes? If you want to forge a weapon for true slayers, you need an understanding of how they connect. Corporations that manufacture your gear, they all have the same notion. Humans wield swords, swords hit kobolds. Materialistic and pitifully simplistic. I think it's kind of funny that immediately, not just this tourist attraction, and this is, I think we later learn that this is not even the only place in the world where this is happening. There are like a couple more, but we like immediately get corporations just like selling swords again. And I guess this counts as sport equipment. Like when you walk around with a bow, it doesn't count as a weapon, at least not in Germany, because it's sporting equipment. All blacksmith ladies in your area want to look at your sword all night. Not all night, just the evening. My sword was made in Shenzhen. It's very far from the next dungeon. Well, the next magical dungeon, maybe. Precisely. What these store-bought weapons lack is the magic element. This here is a basic sword enchantment. Fragment of the horn of a Hobangos. Wicked creatures. We'll use it to connect the magical realm to the sword and the slayer. This particular enchantment will slightly raise your sword's damage. Many of the swords you find have extra slots. Attachment points that the manufacturer wants to use for future upgrades. Now go through your equipment and pick a sword with a slot. I will add the enchantment. Don't worry, the operation is reversible. Yeah, this please, the one I'm using. Yes, this turned out quite beautifully. Something special about taking a mass-produced item and adding your own touch, isn't there? Come to me if you find other enchantments. Or if you want to enchant a different weapon. Ah, materia. Kinda. Well, it's just like passive bonuses. My service is free. I keep a small stock of select enchantments in my store if you want to support independent smithery. We're now buddies! Until my next time. Oh, not my next time. Until next time, my friend. Can we now fucking do something in our room? Been a long day's night. We still have no amusement. Well, at least we got some renown for finishing dungeons. Oh, right. You just get money at the end of each day, and you get money for each piece of trash. There is the Raffelmantel. You have a gun of extra healing. I haven't played a single Xenoblade game. I started Xenoblade 1, and I did like it. I don't know why I didn't finish it. That's also on my to-do list for I don't know fucking when I have the time. I'm beat. I should go to bed. But I want to watch trash TV. Damn it. One kinda sucks? What? That's... Are you making people angry with that, Sparky? Are you making people mad? I remember liking the bit that I played, though. It's so 2010. See, but I think that's kind of charming. Now, we're like 16 years away from that. I think it's kind of charming now. They're like... They all know 2 did it better. Do they? I feel like 2 gets shit on a lot. I mean, I don't see a lot of people talking about Xenoblade, to be fair. But I feel like people shit on 2 the most. It's what I'm seeing online. But I could be wrong. Again, I'm absolutely not at all into the series. I do by now kind of enjoy this, like... I know, obviously the game came out for the Wii, but this, like, PlayStation 3 era RPGs. Like, one of the games that I definitely want to finish. I started it twice. And I do want to finish at some point is Last Remnant. And that's also very, like, yeah, late 2000s era JRPG, where JRPGs got really weird for, like, 8 years, maybe 10. I think it's the first game that I got on Steam. It's the game that I made a Steam account for, I think, is the Last Remnant. Which is funny, because by now you can't even buy it on Steam anymore. Teresa is definitely a morning person. She's even more chipper than usual today. Good morning, Fräulein. Tomorrow is the night of the Onion Festival. Isn't that exciting? I wonder who will be our Onion Queen this year. I still don't get it. No, we're engaging. We're engaging with a local culture. How does one become Onion Queen? Can anyone apply? If you're looking to put yourself up, I'm afraid the competition will be fierce. Oh, I almost forgot. Did you hear they restored public transport to the Hinterwald area? Brunelsumpf and Kolnstein are still off limits, I'm afraid. That earthquake must have really done a number there. But still, so many new dungeons to explore. Have you thought about where you're going today? I think I'll play the Xenoblade games when you get the... when the freaking compilation drops. That's like the perfect time. I think that's also a nice, like, laying in bed playing Switch kind of games. Let's go to Hinterwald. New area acquired, which also means new spells. Oh yeah, that's orange. Oh, you just take the fucking bus here. The bus is allowed to go 80 kilometers per hour. Regionalbus. I remember really liking this area. Like, visually, look at this. Look at this game. It's so beautiful. I don't get why people don't play this. Why so little people talk about this game. So few people. Like the contrast of the almost purple rocks against the orange sky and the orange trees. Man, I love this game so much. Castle Ruins. And while I do obviously like Kolmstein. Wait, why don't I say that German? Kolmstein. The best, because it's the snow area. I think this one has the best music, if I recall correctly. I'd love to explore those castle ruins over there. But if there was ever a bridge, I guess the earthquake destroyed it? Oh yeah, there they are. Oh, hi boys. What up? Good to see you're here as well. Yeah, I know. Take this. Now go dance, boys and girls, and neither both are in between us. Get up there! Ah, piss. I still can't open those chests. But I couldn't spend time with Thea yesterday. I need that though. Open locked treasure chests. So that's like, if we can spend time with Thea today, we need to. I need that ability. Hey, so you're exploring Hinterwald now, huh? Got your magic abilities for this area yet? We need loot! Yes! Further up the route to the Skull Shrine, there's a dungeon on top of the trees. You should check that one out first. Perfect place to try out your new spells. Oh, but I want to go up there! Alex, please! Fine. Yeah, the combat music is different as well. I didn't realize last time that the... I love how the music fades in and out, by the way. It's just such... This game has so much attention to detail. Last playthrough, I didn't realize that the numbers were actually like turning in and out instead of just appearing. Amazing how different these winds feel. Wind skills feel from the magic I used on Doberkogel. Alright, these are the wind ones. Let's get the fast travel, and let's get the spells. I do think these are pretty fun. Wind magic is always fun. Whirlwind. And wind projectile. Like, especially the whirlwind is so creative. Go. Pick me up, man! Oh. Well, I thought I could get up there. But I couldn't. The ancient tree. You can pick yourself up. You can pick other stuffs up. So much picking up to do. Ah, piss. Yeah, such a nice pick-me-up. Alright, that's not the correct one. There's the other spell. And then the wind projectile is like, just like really easy to use. Right? Perfect dodge. That was a thing. It's really easy to use in combat. While the whirlwind, not really. Ah, fuck. Wrong button. I used the potion by accident. Well. That'll teach me to not figure out my rights from my lefts. But the wind projectile is like one of the most easy to use spells in combat. That's a feeling you know. Well, it's one that I usually don't know. Because I can usually tell my lefts from rights. Yeah, I'll keep it in mind. How it feels. Oh, nice. 3 potions. Holy shit. Wild strawberries, unique item. What? Tasty strawberries. There's someone in Hinterberg who loves these. I guess it's... well, it's not a gift. I was about to say, you can give gifts in this game to increase your social standing with someone, just like in Persona. But it's not a gift. It's a story item. I don't remember this at all. It's a non-gifty gift. A gift. Kind of gifty gift. A gifty gift that gives. Gifty. Nice, even more potions. I tried to be llama? Oh no, that's, you mean, I was not doing the poison. Cusco's poison. The poison specifically chosen to kill Cusco. That poison. No, what I did was, Mr. Krabs. From, I think, literally the first episode of SpongeBob. Smell. Kinda smelly smell. Smelly smell that smells. Smelly anchovies. You know that one. Oh, you can just jump this, huh? I don't do a good... Fuck! I don't do a good Patrick Warburton. Wait, is it Wart Burton or War Burton? I don't remember. But I mean, he's the best part about Emperor's New Groove. I couldn't think of the English title for a second. Which is already, I feel like, an underrated movie. Underrated Disney movie. Like, people by now know it for the memes, which I guess is better than nothing. But it definitely does not have the same standing as, like, the true Disney classics. Which I feel like is a shame, because it's a legitimately hilarious movie. Maybe most of the... Just when it comes to comedy, probably one of the best Disney movies. It's definitely one of the funniest Disney movies. We do need to watch it. It's been years since I saw it last. Oh, I'm not here for the dungeon. I just love sitting here and listening to the wind rustling through the trees. Okay. Weird vibe, but okay. Weird vibe, not wipe. An otherworldly heat emanates from the portal, just like this fucking temperature. Get in there. Oh yeah, look at this. Totally different vibe than Dobakogel. Oh, we got an HP snack. Oh, no. There we go. Put the snacks there and the MP snack there. Sometimes when the game turns to like these 2D sections, right? Either when it becomes like side-scrollery or you get the isometric like top-down view that we had last dungeon, the switch between the two control schemes, I guess like control directions more like, is kind of jarring. It's not always super smooth. But you get used to it. Like that. That was not smooth at all. Shockwave on sleigh. That's really good. But it's also really, really huge. But yeah, I do kind of want it, so I need to get rid of these two. Did my rating go down? Yeah. Got down to 2 for both. Well, what can you do? Look at those huge-ass leaves. Well, I guess the tree is pretty huge. Oh, there we go. That's how we do it. Early battle physical up charm. I don't care for that. Stuff that is timed to only work at the beginning of a fight or like after a certain time. That's usually not abilities that I go for. Ow. Ow. A freaking spider poison. Oh yeah, right. This takes some getting used to. There we go. Looks so wonky. It's actually not that wonky. It just takes some getting used to because on this section, the right stick now does nothing until I'm aiming something, right? And obviously outside of the side-scrolling sections, the right stick moves the camera. So it does take some getting used to. But it works really well. I mean, it's not... The system is not implemented in like a wonky way. It's just different from what you're doing before. So every single time it happens, you need some time to adjust. Right. All right, how do we do you again? Because it's a net, the yeah, but because it's a net, the tornado falls through the floor, right? Yeah. Oh, oh my god. I was moving my foot without really thinking about it. I almost turned off my PC. I almost just like shut down my power supply. Oh right, that has a suction thingy. Right, because it's wind. You can even see it. It is sucking stuff in. You just have to get close to it. It's not the best place to have that switch. Yeah, well, it's like the only place I can really put it. And to be fair, it hasn't happened at all. But that was probably the closest I've ever gotten to it. It is kind of narrow, yeah. That's one of the few things that this desk doesn't do well. But other than that, I'm still really, really happy with this desk. This was one of the best... best purchases I did in quite a while. I mean, obviously, I got this in like 2021, so I've had it for like 5 years at this point. I'm not looking back. My old desk was like a more standard desk, and it was always... It just never really worked for me. This one is really, really good for me. I love it as my everyday desk. The only thing that I can see that is... that I will like... But I could, like... retrofitted is that it's not height adjustable at all. But you can retroactively put that on a desk. Yeah, that's also really fun. It's just not something that I need in my life. Oh. Okay. Height adjustability is really nice to have. I mean, at work I do have a height adjustable desk and I do use it quite a bit. But I'm actually not missing it that much here. Oh. And again, the other thing, I really love that it has 2 stories, this desk. This is super nice for me because I like looking slightly up at my monitors. I think it's nicer for my neck. I like that I now have like a lot of space underneath my monitors to put stuff, like my interface and just like several 19-inch rack mounts because this is a studio desk. It's super, I love this desk quite a lot actually. I know that people say that. Like when we had people from, I don't know how you would call it in English. You're like workplace security to our offices. All of them were like, you should adjust your monitor so you look slightly down. I'm like, I hate looking down. I don't know why people say it's better for your neck. I mean, maybe it is, but it feels way more comfortable for me to look slightly up than to look slightly down all the time. I feel like I get a way stiffer neck if I have to look down all the time. By like the same degree that I look up. I don't care that it's a fact. It's a stupid fact. Nice. You don't do science? Well, neither do I. It's just my empiric thingamabobs. Yes. Which is why I also say that, I mean, yeah, maybe it does work for other people, but the thing is, at my workplace, I have a setup where I have my monitors, which are not as high up as they are here. I pretty much have to look straight on instead of slightly up. But I also have my work laptop where I have to like do different stuff on. It's the only place where I have complete internet access, for example, on my workplace PC. I don't have that because it's like integrated into our management network. So for security reasons, we don't have full internet access on that PC. So whenever I have to look up something or I'm on my break and I want to like read the news or something, I have to look down. And I do realize that after a while at looking at my laptop, which is also like, again, slightly down, it just gets on my neck. I do feel it in my neck after a while and I dislike it. I mean, obviously don't listen to me. I'm not your chiropractor. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Maybe my neck is just weird. I'm pretty sure my neck is weird. Most of my body is weird. I don't think we can do this. I think it's too high. Yeah, it's too high. Adult life, yeah. I'm turning fucking 36 in a few months. There's something interesting over here. There is. That's probably the coin. If I were to guess. Yeah. Now I'm really miffed about the coin we didn't get. Maybe we actually have to go back to that dungeon to get the coin now. 40 is getting closer and closer, isn't it for us all? Ha! But closer for you. Nah, I legitimately don't mind. My 30s have been so great so far. Well, primarily great. Yeah, if over the like next few dungeons I get the coin in every single one, then I will definitely go back and get the coin in the one dungeon I missed it in. Hello, sporters. For me, turning 30 was not weird at all, actually, but I can see why it is weird for a lot of people. Well, 50 is like quite a bit away. But I know quite a few people. Well, see, that's a bit jank. I know quite a few people who are really active and are having a great time in their 40s. So, I mean, if they can do it, I can do it as well. I mean, I know that there are people who were like, oh, 30. Well, the life's pretty much over now, isn't it? And no. Again, my 30s have been really great. For the most part. This is quite a long dungeon. Yeah, same. Whoopsie doodles. I'll say whoopsie doodles. Oh, right. That's how it goes. Wait, that's not how it goes? Oh. This is already like a kinder like involved puzzle that involves like multiple things coordinated at one with an inbuilt time limit. I like the puzzles in this game. I feel like all of them feel like they're flowing really well into each other, a lot of them at least, and they also feel like they don't hand you the solution on a silver platter. Right? Oh, right. It's the shield thing. Get hacked! Ha! Hinterbugs. Hinternbugs. Yeah, especially the later one. I do remember that we did spend some time on some of these. And also some of the fights. Like, I do remember that we spent a good amount of time on the Wassermann boss. But I'm not playing on hard this time around. Hard. Oh! No. Oh! Fucking lightning! Just a typical everyday tourist attraction with lightning. Oh. Oh, I need to get rid of you first. Nice. No need to relax for a day. No. This is an activity. This is an active vacation. Oh, we got a goo-covered thing. Stats are reduced as long as this item is covered in goo. Which is 100% understandable. I also feel like I'm not getting 100% efficacy when my shit is covered in goo. Such a nice sound effect. Very, very rarely. Non-0% chance. Here we are. Who can we spend time with? Yes, Tia! I need to spend time with Tia. You also don't want to talk to me, right? Just to test? You also want renown? So I was standing there, in the middle of the forest, at midnight, in my underpants. Next time someone tells me there's a secret ritual to finding a dungeon, I'll send my crew to fact check. If you follow back on Slay Fam, I can totally check things like that for you. I've got the stream where I debunk dungeon myths. Can I send you a link? Oh, lady, we got this covered. Could it, like, back off? Yeah, too many slayers in the dungeons. Calm down, you two. She probably wants an autograph, that's all. Hey there, yeah, it's Sam Keel, in the flesh. I'm guessing you're a pro slayer? Huh, good one. You got a pen? Thanks, but I'll leave you to your fans. Hold on. We're about to hit the bar for some dancing. Oh, right, no, he does like that we don't know him. Or maybe he doesn't like it. He finds it weird and needs to correct it. So we don't actually need, like, a prerequisite. We did spend some time with this guy last time. I remember that. Champagne's on me. The more the merrier, yeah? Really? Another rando? Joining Sam Keel and his entourage seems just a bit too much. Oh no, okay, no, we need more amusement. But it's not he who has an issue with it, we have an issue with it. Yeah, no, we're spending some time with Tia so she can learn us to acquire things on maybe not the most legal way. Hey again. Wait, I totally thought you were a day tourist. Nope, staying here for the whole 25. Good. Day tourists are the worst. They roll in on a bus, usually with a tour guide, armed with a shotgun. Excuse me? Armed with a shot? Excuse me? They snap a few pictures in a dungeon, then it's on to Hallstatt or Salzburg or whatever. That was kind of the gag when I used to still go to, like, holiday in Switzerland, was that there were quite a few Japanese day tourists who pretty much ran from like attraction to attraction to make photos and then go to the next one. Like they came to the place, the like village that we were usually at, Mürren, to take a picture of them on the nearby mountain where a James Bond movie was filmed. The Her Majesty's Secret Service was filmed. And then they would usually, on the same day, go back down to the valley, go up the other side of the valley because there is the Jungfraujoch, which is, I think, the highest, like, publicly accessible place in Europe. Which means it's accessible without mountaineering. Because there's just a fucking train that goes up there to like 3,700 meters. No real interest in the place they visit, huh? Smart that they crowd our streets, but never really buy anything, you know? So, shouldn't you be doing like a hot yoga session at your hotel or something? Listen to ya, every yoga session is a hot yoga session when I'm at the yoga session. Wow, that was not smooth at all how I said this, but I'm standing by it. Yes, I will spend time with Thea and David. Oh, the music changed. I love how the music flows into one another. Like the tracks flow into one another in this game. Also, it's just like general, like, very chill, like lo-fi beat kind of music. Even the the combat music is, while it has a higher intensity than the other songs, it's still kinda mellow. Kinda chill, if you get what I mean. I got nowhere to be tonight. Mind if I hang? If that's how you want to spend your time. So, what's the deal with this construction site? Looks kind of abandoned. What, you don't like it? I think it's super charming. Welcome to Hinterberg. Enjoy your sleigh. What's the story behind it? Why would you want to know a thing like that? Lisa just wants to get her money's worth, David. Fuck. Really experience our village. Warts and all. This was supposed to be another grand hotel. Some big shot foreign investor bought up this primal land 3 years ago. Wanted to cash in on the slaying craze. Had construction noise from morning to evening for about 6 months. Until one day it just stopped. The guy went totally radio silent. Nobody can even reach him. Do I hear some slight commentary in there? And now you have this ugly ruin standing around and nobody can do anything about it? Yep. Just think of it as a big piece of modern art titled How We're Selling Out Our Village. I love Thea. Thea is one of the best NPCs here. She's so great. As someone who lives in a very touristy city, I mean, obviously it's way worse in a small-time village where you don't have that much infrastructure to begin with. But as someone living in a very touristy city, it still feels like most of the infrastructure is not catered towards you, even though you're the person living here. Let's say it like that. That's a good quote to add, I agree. That's also a good quote that it spat out at you when you mistyped the command. There's been initiatives to disown the investor and take back the land, but Mayor Wagner has been sitting on that. Surely got some sweet kickbacks from the deal. I don't know if yoga sessions are for me, actually. Hey, don't talk about Karin like that. She's doing all she can. Oh, I was about to say it. Huh, aren't we on a first name basis with the mayor, huh, David? David's family is really cozy with all the big fish here, you know? I'm not my family. Sure, you just happen to share all their super capitalist views. God, Tia, you're so good. Man, I want Tia to be in every RPG I play. The mayor wanted to take back this lock and finish construction. She'd probably have legal ground. Tia's right, the story smells. See, I told you this lady knows her stuff. She's kinda cool, isn't she? Let's give her the key I found. It's not like we ever use it. That is correct as well, yeah. I feel like she's not criticizing that he gets like stuff handed down from his parents. She's criticizing that he doesn't question what he gets from his parents. But I mean, they're teenagers, right? They have like a good 20 years before that shit catches up to them, mostly. For a lot of people, it's actually earlier. But hey, for a lot of people, it's also the mid-20s when they're like, oh no. Fine. Hey, you're alright, lady. Here, take this as a token of our inevitably short-lived acquaintance. May it help you on your quest or whatever. Nice. It's been a long day. I don't know how much renown you need for Renaud. Didn't tell me. We killed a Drut. A Drut. But can we do stuff? No! We will eventually be able to watch trash TV. Oh, right. This also happens. I do remember this. Oh, but I don't think it's the night that I remember. I wake up in the middle of the night. The ground is shaking, lights are flickering. Jesus Christ, the zoom in. Is this another earthquake? Yeah, it's not the one I remember. Slayers, don't panic, there's no cause for alarm. You need 80 renown. Thanks for looking that up. That's not that far away. We just got word from the mayor's office. Our seismologists have determined there's absolutely no reason for concern. We experienced a minor aftershock from the earthquake a few days back. Aftershocks aren't usually, like, days later. Yeah, the rabble is not panicking. Our dungeons will continue to operate normally. Have a magical night, everyone. Get some rest for tomorrow's adventures. The weird thing is I'm not scared. Should I be? You should probably all close your door. It was a minor aftershock. By now I've been in much greater danger in the dungeons. Yeah, kinda. Doesn't that strike you as odd? I tried to shrug it off, and I'm surprised it's working. Is it a communal bathroom? I hope it's not. Another earthquake last night. Everything alright with you? It's the first time I'm even thinking of it this morning. Yeah, I'm alright. I wasn't right in the middle of a dungeon this time, you know? Funny how all of this becomes so normal after a while, huh? So how long have you been in Hinterberg anyway? Couple of months? I don't really have to be anywhere right now, so this seemed like a good place to set up camp. Hey, you're going to the thing tonight, yeah? The Onion Festival? Yeah, the Onion Festival. It's a festival about onions, of course I'd go. I mean, of course, like, I would be the same. Yeah, I just want to see how they make a festival out of onions. Of course I'll be there. Not going won't be much of an option anyway. The whole village is going to be on the main square. You and I, we should meet up and go together. Come find me tonight when you're ready. Hey, are you two alright? Ready to celebrate the onion? Can't wait to celebrate the onion. Is that the capital O onion? Are we going to meet the onion? Mr. and Mrs. Onion themselves? I was really worried about you, Louisa, after what you went through. I'm okay, Klaus. I'm so glad to hear that. Listen, they restored access to the Kolmstein glaciers this morning. A word of caution, some of the dungeons there are advanced. I hear they have some new gear down at Gierenmoor. Might be a good idea to go shopping this evening and go up to Kolmstein tomorrow. If you go up there, don't forget the pager I gave you. If you ever feel like you've hit your limit, use it. I'll have someone get you out of the dungeon immediately. And if you're ever free in the evening, stop by at Tourist Info. Love to chat with you. He's riding a deep V-neck. Kolmstein, huh? Hope you packed warm underwear. Who's flirty now? Me. I'm the flirty one. You know what? I mean, I'm not doing it tonight. But let's actually go to the dungeon where we didn't get the coin and just be done with it. Nice dancing, guys. Good to see you. Good routine. There we go. That's 100 monster parts now. Here's your large HP potion. Yummy! Your next reward will be... sell us 200 monster parts and we'll give you 10,000 extra Hinterbucks. You better give them to us fast, though. How are you funding this operation? Log. It was abandoned mineshaft. Quick! Which was this one up here, right? No, that's Giant Cavern. That's abandoned mineshaft. Let's go by foot. Why not? Let's spend a bit of time. Go down there on foot, grab some items on the way. I mean, it's already a dungeon. It's a dungeon we already did. Just a second. Man, I remember when they had to like code like viewbots. Now with AI, they don't even have to try anymore. Yes, get more stuffs. All part of the wonderful in fat air quotes, wonderful new modern world we live in. Also, I can't read this sign because I just went into the wrong direction. Yoink. Oh, it's getting so warm. Hi, kid. Cows are so cute, but my mom says I shouldn't pet them. Well, screw your mom. Pet those cows. What are you, a cow, Art? Yep. That's the reaction that I thought I would get. Oh, hi. It's another Raffelmandel. Raphael-Mandel. That's like 1,300 bucks. Or like 1,500 actually, because one popped up even later. Oh, I love the cable cars going up and down. Cable cars are fun. Here we are back again. Thanks. I like that quote. Okay, but this is where I will stop for the night. Next time we will get the freaking coin that I didn't get the first time around. And afterwards we will see some new things. The Onion Festival will await us next time. As well as very, very probably a trip to my favorite area in this game, which is Kolmstein, which is the... What's it called? The snow area. Snow mountaintop area. Love that one. Because of course I do. You get a snowboard spell. So looking forward to that. Yes, exactly. So, let me make sure I saved like 7 times. There we go. Okay. So this will be the end of today's stream. Join me again on Wednesday, when we have a very real chance of finishing Final Fantasy IX. That feels weird to say. I'm not giving 100% because I don't know how long it is anymore, but it feels like we're really, really close to the end. We'll see. That's kind of hype. Yeah. Okay. But thank you so much for watching me sweat in the stupid high temperatures, which will be even worse on Wednesday. We'll see. Hope you have a good start to the week. Stay safe, everyone. Stay healthy. And see you all soon. Bye-bye.